Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer number 2970-633. This is a 2 3/4 inch storm door screen hinge, half surface, steel base, non-adjustable tension, loose pin, satin brass plated hinge. This is a very typical, very common spring-loaded storm door hinge. This is the basic model, meaning that it is not a button tip, just literally a loose pin. You could pull that pin out of there should you want to, put it at the other end. I don't see that it's stunted at all to keep it from coming out. Well, yeah, it's riveted over. It's not going to fall out on you, but it's considered a loose pin in the sense that it could be driven out if you wanted to with a little bit of work. Don't drive it out. No reason to. And that it's non-adjustable spring tension. Let's dissect the part number. The 2970 means a lot of that. Loose pin, non-adjustable, half surface. What does that mean? Well, this leaf here is the jamb leaf. So your jamb is here. Your door is here. So this door swings out towards you like this, as if it is, from your perspective, a right-hand reverse. From my perspective, the door is a left hand and swings out. Or it's, left hand and swings out is fine. Very common, very typical for a screen door hinge, where you're going to, when you approach the door, you'll see exactly this leaf. Your door sits in here, you'll have your screws holding the door and hinge together. 2 3/4 is obviously a reference to the size, and the leaf is going to be 2 3/4 tall. Okay. There is a link below this video to a document called Template, which will give you all of the important dimensional properties that I'm frankly not going to beleaguer here. You can review the location of the countersinks for the screw holes on both leaves to help determine if you are matching one. Will this be an exact fit? Gives you every other dimensional piece of information that you might possibly need. Steel based, and that's inferred in the finish as well. 633, that means that it is steel based, it's made of steel, and that it is a satin brass finish. Non-adjustable means that the tension is set from the factory. This is going to, the 2970 is going to work for doors up to 50 pounds, and any sort of storm door really is not going to approach that sort of weight. But up to 50 pounds, 3 hinges. In my experience, if you're doing something wooden and storm door, wooden and screen, that's going to be half that weight. 2 hinges are really going to be adequate. If you find that they're not, by all means, go with a 3rd hinge. Now, there is an adjustable version of this hinge in terms of tension, and that is the 2990 hinge, and we'll incorporate a button tip because of its design. I like the 2990, even though it's about double the cost, but you can adjust the tension to accommodate your exact sort of installation. Although the 2970 is ubiquitous, you see these everywhere. Now, the guidelines. Again, 50 pounds, 3 hinges, that's the maximum. If you're about half of that, go with 2 hinges, obviously. They're sold as each. When you buy one, you're going to be shipped one. They're not sold in pairs or in boxes of 5 or sets of 10 or pair and a half. Just sold as each. You can see we've mentioned the screw holes, and screws are included. They're like a number 6 by, well, in this case, a number 7 by 3/4 inch flathead wood screw and a complementary, or a flathead sheet metal screw and a complementary finish for wood. Available in lots of different colors. Let's go through them. 600, so 633 means satin brass on steel. These are all steel. 600 is a prime coat. 601 is bright black Japan. 603 is zinc coated, which is a great option if it's an exterior door, and it likely is, and you're looking for a chrome style finish. 632 is polished brass. 633 is the satin brass, obviously. 639 is satin bronze. 640 is oil rubbed bronze. 646 is satin nickel. 651 is polished chrome. 652 is satin chrome. And you can generally get all of those finishes on these hinges. Now there's generally a wait time with these because they're generally made to order. But nonetheless, you can order them in any of those finishes. And sure enough, you will get it in the finish that you want. Being the fact that they're made of steel means that you're not going to get a true architectural finish like you would if it was made of solid brass, but you're going to get a finish that will be complementary. Satin chrome is not going to be a true brushed satin chrome finish on solid brass, but it will be very complementary to that. Now, the name Bommer is synonymous with all things spring hinge related, not only single acting, but double acting as well. They have a comprehensive offering of commercial and residential hinges. They get into lavatory hardware as well that you're going to see like in the law library of a Big Ten university. Solid brass or bronze lavatory hardware. Bommer does that stuff. If you have more than an occasional need for spring hinges, familiarize yourself with the Bommer name. They are the name to know when it comes to single and double acting spring hinges. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog and review all things Bommer hinge related. The last thing I'd like to point out to you is the Bommer logo that's there. Now that's one of two logos that I've seen. That's the small one. And what it doesn't show or state is made in USA right above it. And I would imagine it's because they're compressed for space there. But made in the United States is a fact that Bommer is quite proud of, as am I to represent them. If you have any questions on the Bommer, 2970-633 screen door spring hinge, half surface, steel based, non-adjustable tension, loose pin and satin brass plated, or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.